Hello, this is Father Wetzel, Director of Prison Ministry. I've been putting this video off for too long, hoping for a perfect moment or the perfect message or whatever. But I just wanted to immediately take the opportunity to first thank you volunteers. I can't imagine the day in, day out, not getting paid for this, just generously serving our incarcerated populations in our jails, prisons, juvenile detention. And I just want to thank you so much because I can't be everywhere. But it's an honor to serve with such a dedicated team that's been doing this way longer for me. And so I first just wanted to thank you for your work. And I'm so happy to be part of this job. And so here we are. I am your Director of Prison Ministry. Ted Ebner is your coordinator. So what does that mean? Big picture things. Yes, I am the one in charge of the office, but Ted and I are working hand in hand. And to be honest, we're still trying to figure out who has what roles. But it's kind of shaking out to be that Ted's going to be the point person for our letters of sponsorship letters, maybe planning certain meetings that you need with us or with me. He's also going to be keeping an eye of the supplies, Bibles, rosaries that we need. So when we're doing the logistics and whatnot, and also he's going to plan our volunteer appreciation sometime in the spring. So when we're doing those day in, day out logistics, I bet Ted's your man because also I'm a chaplain for the Army National Guard and pastor of Sacred Heart. But I'm readily available to talk, to meet, to assist you, just thanking you for all you do. And so as a result, what uniquely do I bring to the table? Well, I am a badged volunteer, all access pass to all of our state facilities, all of our county facilities, and in addition, juvenile detention, which I've already started to see. So therefore, what do you need to hear as a volunteer? Well, first off, please let us know if you need any help, or maybe you have a new volunteer and they need training or just some sort of more refreshment, or just to be assisted in some sort of way. We'd be glad to meet with you. And we get glad to meet any of you, even if it's been you've been in the ministry for a while. But with regards to having a priest on staff, I'm readily available, especially when we're thinking about county requests, Estrella, that if your inmates want to meet a Catholic priest and you're in Maricopa County, please just have them fill out a tank order, and their chaplains have been introduced to me, and the tank order should go to me. I'm thinking about Estrella, Towers, because I've had some requests from Lower Buckeye Jail, some from Watkins, some from 4th Ave. But really, if you want to give me more work, that is absolutely okay with tank orders. With prisons, it's a little different because with every individual prisoner, if I were to visit them, I'd have to go with a chaplain, which is totally possible, but it's a little harder to set up because the chaplain always needs to be with me. My goal is to, at the very least during December, to visit most of the Perryville complexes and then begin to branch out. So maybe for January and February, I'd be glad to go to the service times in Lewis, for instance, to help out there. But regardless, you have permission. Email me whether you're a lead at a prison or MCSO, and we'll figure out a way to meet and to get these people sacraments. Mass is possible in our prisons, not in our jails. And also, if any of your we don't want to say prisons, we want to say incarcerated populations, if any of them want to receive sacraments, baptism, anointing of the sick, communion, confirmation, I have full faculties to be able to give them every sacrament. So be on the lookout. It's probably a simple way of preparation through you. But yes, your incarcerated brothers and sisters can receive visits from a priest with confession and can even receive sacraments, the sacraments of initiation. Let's see if I have anything else. We have, as we think about things, I think a last note for you is for you to just continue to be in mind, what gifts do you bring to the table? What gifts does your parish community bring to the table? What maybe as a group, have you noticed that you're able to help the broader prison ministry? Because as things unfold, I'm hoping to get on top of the flock note and maybe understand, like when donation requests come from juvenile detention MCSO, who are different contacts who are able to purchase the clothing needed that MCO has, as well as things like website updating or somehow efficiently communicating or posting things with this office. If you feel you have any tools to bring to the table, just go ahead and let us know, and we'll be glad to talk to see how we can use you. All right. Just to summarize what our jobs are, Ted's more in charge of like the administrative stuff. I am more in charge of the sacramental and counseling stuff, but both of us can readily meet with you or a particular incarcerated individual. Please feel free to let your incarcerated individual put in a tank order or a request to see a Catholic priest or chaplain, and we'll figure things out. Let them also know if someone wants sacraments, we are readily available to do that, and we can use the catechesis that you give them. And lastly, begin to discern what do you and your group bring to the table, and how might you be able to use your gifts to the service of prison ministry in general, because it's true that Bishop Dolan wants to continue this good work, but also maybe expand it. And maybe we're going to think about, like, how do we help our incarcerated population as they leave from our facilities? All right. Thank you again. I hope to visit all you soon, and I do hope to visit each institution, and especially our prisons, their particular services as the calendar begins to lay out. Let me know if you have any questions. We're so glad to have you part of our team, and Ted and I are so glad to help lead this team. Thank you very much. God bless.